He looks at me and smiles. He thinks I am powerful. He thinks I am the manager of this grand hotel. He thinks I give orders to everyone. But he is wrong. My name is Sarah. I do not give orders. I follow orders. I am a maid. I clean the dirty floors. I change the bed sheets. I wash the toilets. This is a story about a big mistake. It started with a small lie. Just one small lie. But now I am in too deep. I am in love with him. But if I tell him the truth, I will lose him. If I don't tell him the truth, I will lose myself. What would you do? This is the story of my double life. Let me start at the beginning. My day starts very early. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. Beep, beep, beep. My alarm is loud. I wake up. It is dark outside. It is cold. I do not want to leave my bed, but I have to. I need the money. My name is Sarah. I am 24 years old. I live with my mother in a small apartment. It is far from the city center. I walk to the kitchen. I drink coffee. My mother is sleeping. I am quiet. I put on my uniform. It is not a pretty dress. It is a blue uniform. It is big. It is not stylish. I look in the mirror. I do not see a beautiful woman. I see a worker. I see a cleaner. I leave the house. I wait for the bus. The bus is always crowded. I stand on the bus for 1 hour. Finally, I arrive at the Grand Hotel. The Grand Hotel is amazing. It is huge. It has gold lights. It has marble floors. It smells like expensive perfume. But I do not enter through the big front door. No, the front door is for guests. The front door is for rich people. I go to the back door. The back door is for staff. I go to the locker room. I put my bag away. I put on my rubber gloves. They are yellow. I look at my hands. My hands are dry. My hands are rough. The cleaning chemicals are bad for my skin, but I do not complain. I start my work. I push my heavy cart. Squeak, squeak, squeak. The cart is full of towels and soap. I walk down the hallway. Guests pass by me. They wear nice suits. They wear beautiful dresses. They talk on their phones. They do not look at me. I say, "Good morning, sir." He does not answer. He does not see me. I say, "Good morning, madam." She walks past me. To them, I am invisible. I am just part of the hotel, like a table or a chair. I am just the maid. I feel small. I feel sad. But I keep working. I need this job. It is 2 p.m. I am tired. My back hurts. My manager, Mrs. Karen, tells me to clean the conference room. "Clean it well, Sarah," she shouts. I go to the conference room. It is a big room with a long table. I clean the table. I vacuum the carpet. Then I see something. On a chair, there is a jacket. It is a woman's blazer. It is black and very stylish. It looks expensive. A guest forgot it here. I know I should not touch it. I know the rules, but I am curious. I look at the door. No one is there. I put down my mop. I take off my rubber gloves. I touch the jacket. The fabric is soft. It is silk. I put the jacket on. I walk to the mirror. I look at myself. Suddenly, I look different. I do not look like a cleaner. With this jacket, I look strong. I look important. I stand tall. I smile. For 1 minute, I am not Sarah the maid. I am Sarah the boss. Suddenly, the door opens. Click. I freeze. My heart stops. Is it Mrs. Karen? Am I fired? A man walks in. He is young. He is handsome. He is wearing a gray suit. He has blue eyes and a kind face. He looks at me. He sees the jacket. He sees the papers on the table. He smiles. "Excuse me," he says. "I cannot speak. I am scared." Are you the manager? He asks. I am looking for the manager. I want to say, no. I want to say, I am the cleaner. This is not my jacket. But he looks at me with respect. He does not look through me. He sees me. I like this feeling. I want to be important for just a moment. So I lie. Yes, I say. My voice shakes. I am the manager. Can I help you? He smiles again. Nice to meet you. I am James. I am a guest here. I had a small problem with the internet in my room, but it is okay now. I just wanted to report it. I apologize, Mr. James, I say. I try to speak like Mrs. Karen. I will tell my staff to fix it immediately. Thank you, James says. You are very young to be a general manager. You must be very smart. I blush. I work hard, I say. I like that, James says. I like people who work hard. He looks at his watch. Well, I must go. But he stops. Maybe I can see you later. Maybe, I whisper. He leaves the room. I stand there. My heart is beating fast. Boom, boom, boom. I take off the jacket quickly. I put on my gloves. I am Sarah the maid again. But something has changed. The next day, I see James again. I am wearing my normal clothes. My shift is over. I am leaving the hotel. He is standing in the lobby. He sees me. Manager Sarah, he calls. I stop. Oh no. He walks to me. I was waiting for you. Are you finished with work? I am finished. Great, he says. Would you like to have dinner with me? Here, at the hotel restaurant. The hotel restaurant is very expensive. I cannot afford it. And I am wearing old jeans. I am not dressed for dinner, I say. You look beautiful, he says. Please. I hate eating alone. I look into his eyes. He is kind. I want to go. Okay, I say. But give me 20 minutes. I run to the staff locker room. I call my friend Lisa. Lisa works at the front desk. She has nice clothes. Lisa, please help me. I beg. I need a dress. A nice dress. Lisa is confused, but she helps me. She lends me a black dress. It fits perfectly. I put on some lipstick. I brush my hair. I go to the restaurant. James stands up when he sees me. Wow, he says. You look stunning. We sit down. The waiter comes. The waiter knows me. He knows I am a cleaner. I look at the waiter. I make a scary face. Please, do not say anything. The waiter is confused, but he stays quiet. What would you like, madam? He asks. Whew. I am safe. We eat dinner. James asks questions. Tell me about your job, he says. Is it hard to manage this big hotel? I have to lie again. Yes, it is hard. I say. I have to supervise many people. How do you manage the cleaners? He asks. I swallow my food? Oh, the cleaners, they work very hard. I make sure they clean every corner. I check the dust. I check the sheets. I am describing my own job, but I sound like a boss. You are very strict, James laughs. I like perfection, I say. I can see that, he says. He reaches across the table. He holds my hand. His hand is warm. My hand is rough. I try to pull my hand away. I don't want him to feel my rough skin, but he holds it tight. I like you, Sarah, he says. You are not like other women. You are real. I feel a pain in my chest. No, James, I am not real. I am a fake, but I smile. I like you too, James. The next morning is terrible. I feel guilty. The lie is too big now, but I have to work. I put on my blue uniform. I put on my yellow gloves. Mrs. Karen gives me a list. Clean room 505, she says. The guest is out for lunch. Room 505. That is James's room, I ask. No, Mrs. Karen shouts. Do your job, Sarah. I open the door. The room smells like him. It smells like his cologne. I see his clothes on the chair. I see his book on the table. I start to clean. I make the bed. I change the sheets. I pick up the trash. Suddenly, I hear a sound. Beep! Click! The door opens. Someone is coming in. It is James. He came back early. Panic! Pure panic! If he sees me in my blue uniform with my yellow gloves, he will know. He will know I lied. He will hate me. I cannot run to the door. He is at the door. I run to the bathroom. I turn on the shower. Shh! The water runs. I stand inside the shower stall. I pull the curtain, but I leave a small gap. I turn my back to the door. I put a towel over my head like I am cleaning the tiles. James walks into the bathroom. Hello, he says. Housekeeping. I do not answer. I am shaking. Excuse me. He says I just need to wash my hands. He stands near me. He washes his hands. I am 1 meter away from him. He looks at me, but he sees the blue uniform. He sees the back of a cleaner. He does not see Sarah. Make sure you bring fresh towels, he says to my back. His voice is different. It is not warm. It is cold. It is a voice for a servant. I nod my head. I do not speak. He dries his hands and leaves the bathroom. Then he leaves the room. I fall to the floor. I am crying. He looked right at me, but he did not know me. To him, the manager Sarah is a princess, but the cleaner Sarah is nobody. It hurts. It hurts so much. 2 days pass. I try to avoid James, but he texts me. Meet me in the lobby. I am leaving tomorrow. I have to say goodbye. I finish my shift. I change into my own clothes. Jeans and a t-shirt. I go to the lobby. James is there. He looks sad. Sarah, he says, I missed you. Managing the hotel is hard work. He laughs. I will miss this place. I will miss you. I will miss you too, I say. We are standing close. It is a romantic moment. Suddenly, I hear a loud voice. Sarah! I turn around. It is Mrs. Karen, the real manager. She is holding a dirty mop. She looks very angry. Sarah, what are you doing here? Mrs. Karen yells. Why are you not working? James looks confused. Excuse me, he says to Mrs. Karen. Do you know Sarah? She is the manager here. Mrs. Karen laughs. It is a mean laugh. The manager? She says. This girl? She is crazy. She is not the manager. She points the dirty mop at me. She is a maid. She cleans the toilets. She is the lowest cleaner in this hotel. Silence. The lobby is very quiet. James looks at Mrs. Karen. Then he looks at me. His face changes. He is shocked. Sarah? He asks. Is this true? I look at his shoes. I cannot look at his eyes. Yes. I whisper. I am a cleaner. But you lied, James says. You lied about everything. I wanted you to like me, I say. Tears are falling down my face. I liked you, James says. But I hate liars. Mrs. Karen grabs my arm. You are fired, Sarah. Get out of my hotel. Now, I pull my arm away. I look at James one last time. He turns his back on me. I run. I run out of the lobby. I run into the street. I run all the way home. I stayed in bed for 3 days. I was depressed. My mother came into my room. Sarah, she said. Why are you crying? Because you lost the job? Or because you lost the boy? Both, I said. He thinks I am trash. You are not trash, my mother said. You are a hard worker. Honest work is good work. Never be ashamed of who you are. The truth is the best dress you can wear. She was right. I stopped crying. I went out to find a new job. I did not want to work in a hotel anymore. I found a job at a small flower shop. I like flowers. They are beautiful and they smell nice. I work hard. I water the plants. I make bouquets. I wear a green apron. I am not rich, but I am peaceful. 1 month later, I am sweeping the floor of the flower shop. The bell on the door rings. Ding! Hello! Welcome, I say. I do not look up. I am looking for a girl, a voice says. She is a terrible liar, but she has a good heart. I stop. I know that voice. I look up. It is James. He is standing there. He is not wearing a suit. He is wearing jeans and a t-shirt. James, I say, what are you doing here? I went back to my country, James says, but I could not forget you. But I lied to you. I say, I am just a cleaner. I am poor. James walks closer. He steps over the broom. I was angry, he says. But then I thought about our dinner. I thought about our conversations. You were funny. You were smart. You were sweet. That was not a lie. That was you. He takes my hand. I don't care if you manage a hotel or clean a floor, he says. I just want you to be honest with me. I look at him. I am Sarah. I say I work in a flower shop, and I love pizza. James smiles. I am James. I am unemployed right now because I flew back here to find you. And I also love pizza. We laugh. I take off my green apron. Do you want to get some pizza? He asks. Yes, I say, but let me pay. I got my paycheck today. Deal, he says. We walk out of the shop together. I learned a lesson. Being rich is nice, but being yourself is better. You don't need a fake title to be loved. You just need to be real. The end.